Calisto Cossa, Mayor of Matola.
Hello, welcome.
Sim, ok.
Muitíssimo obrigado. Boa tarde.
Many thanks. Good afternoon, everybody. Your most excellent mayors present here. Authorities present, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I wish to thank, on behalf of my country and the city of Matola, the Vatican for the invitation extended, and state that it is a great honor for Mozambique and the city of Matola, which I represent here. I wanted to thank the Vatican for the important role which it's had in establishing peace in Mozambique, which has now been established for many years. Mozambique had, in 1998, the honor of receiving John at the time of the Rome negotiations, and the peace treaty in my country was signed in this city, and it's a peace which has lasted for more than 20 years. The topic chosen for the debate is very important for the whole world, and particularly for cities, for the following reasons. The climate change and modern slavery is a coupling which has an effect on the lives of people in cities. It's important that in cities economic systems are resilient, because everyone will need to adapt to the new situations. The inhabitants of the new cities in particular, the increase of the world population in cities will be a major challenge for education, health, infrastructures, and security, just to quote a number of points. I'd also like to thank the World Bank, which has funded projects in my country, and currently we are improving the situation in cities. We're opening new natural channels for water, which will be distributed in a number of cities. This issue raises a number of problems in Mozambique, and in particular the city of Matola. These problems have exacerbated the vulnerability of the citizens, causing them to plunge even further into modern poverty and slavery. In our country there are many concerns, and certainly this is a problem which will be addressed in the national legal framework. Our criminal legal system obviously has very severe punishments for any form of human trafficking, and therefore the role of moralization of the church, which requires that people live in a fairer society, is very important. Therefore we join our voice to the voice of all those who speak of this problem, particularly with regard to the role of cities, which will need to promote a more sustainable type of quality of life. We're all the same. There can be some differences with regard to the color of our skins, but the blood in our is red in all cases. We're very worried with these aspects. On the 25th, I took part in the 15th annual conference of the Assembly of Members of the International Observatory on Participatory Democracy, held in the Georges Belenga room in the Palacio Cibeles in Madrid. This is a meeting which appoints the president and the president takes on his position for the following year after this assembly. And obviously he has to organize the new conference of the IODP. We'd like to express our thanks for the cooperation we have with Brazilian cities which are part of this international organization. We obviously want to share the organization of the 16th meeting of the IODP in Africa, in Mozambique, and specifically the province of Maputo in the city of Matola. For those of you who don't know our country, I'd like to remind you that President Mandela married in our country because it's very close to South Africa. The International Observatory on Participatory Democracy brings together 73 countries with local and regional governments, international organizations, associations, research, academic, civil society organizations, and other centers. This is the issues we've been discussing, also going to be major issues discussed by the IODP, and this will change the traditional approach and will make Matola for this period to be the capital of participatory democracy. It will be a historic moment for Africa, and it will be an event with an African taste, with lots of hospitality, solidarity and dialogue, and it will be held from the 4th to 6th of May 2016. The main topic will be good governance and inclusive participation of the population. So if we weren't here to speak of this subject, we wouldn't have good governance looking to the future and trying to solve the problems at the root of these issues. We know that things of this nature have an effect on the world economy, but we have to deal with this issue. We have to be brave enough to understand what's happening. We've seen the witness given by 2 people this morning, so we have to move from participatory democracy and local governance are very important, local and worldwide, in internet participation, participatory budgets and social inclusion and control of the future. I would like to thank the various Brazilian cities, Porto Alegre, Canoas, Porto, and all the other cities which have spoken of this participatory budget. The levels of satisfaction of citizens have to be sought in this new work of ours, and therefore local organizations must be given a very important role. And here I'd like to take the advantage of this event in order to invite all those present for this conference in order to bring their experience and contribute to better understand international democracies in our country too. And therefore, from the 4th to the 6th of May 2016, all roads lead to Matola, a city in Mozambique. And as I said, it's no coincidence that Nelson Mandela came to marry in this country, in this city. I'd also like to take this opportunity to distribute a leaflet discussing this event. And it's an event for the eminent members of this meeting, inviting them to come to our country and take part in that meeting. Many thanks.